The Associated Press has published the findings of its investigation into the drinking water in 24 major metropolitan areas. What they found were trace amounts of pharmaceuticals. And while the amounts are minute and utilities insist the water supply is safe, some scientists are concerned. Here's Elizabeth Leamy.
Consider vast Lake Mead. It supplies drinking water for Nevada, Arizona, and California. According to the Associated Press investigation, tests have found trace levels of birth control, steroids, narcotics, and more. It's a similar situation across America.
This is scary.
I'm shocked.
Our bodies don't absorb all of the medicine we take, so some of it is excreted and flushed into our sewers. Sewage treatment plants don't remove the drugs. The treated water then flows into lakes, rivers, and reservoirs, and finally to drinking water plants, which typically don't screen for drugs, so they flow back out of our faucets at low levels.
It's a wake-up call for America.
The AP's investigative team found traces of drugs in 24 metropolitan areas out of 62 major water systems it checked. And we're talking about all kinds of medications, antidepressants, antibiotics, heart medicine, you name it. Have a glass of water in Philadelphia, for example, and you're drinking tiny amounts of at least 56 pharmaceuticals or their byproducts. And the AP found most places don't test their water for drugs at all.
The unanswered question at this point is whether, after 50 years exposure of small amounts, that'll have long-term adverse effects on the human body.
Scientists are seeing effects on animals. Male fish, for example, have developed female traits and have reproductive problems. The believed cause, exposure to human birth control hormones. The pharmaceutical industry says the amount of medication in our water supply is the equivalent of a single pill in an Olympic-sized swimming pool.
No studies have demonstrated any effects on human health.
The U.S. Environmental Protection Agency declined an on-camera interview, but said in a statement that it is concerned about, quote, a growing number of pharmaceuticals in water. Still, the EPA says American water is some of the safest in the world. In Washington, Elizabeth Leamy, ABC News.